Are you waitlisted at one of your top UCs and wondering what you should be doing at this time? Well, I'll walk you through that and I'll share why being on the waitlist is actually a good thing. Hey, I'm Tiffany Fu. I'm a college and career coach. I help students to professionals navigate their career path and apply to colleges. So go ahead and subscribe because I go over tons of helpful tips to have a successful career. So the University of California system had 2 consecutive cycles of record-breaking application growth for undergraduates. On top of that, the academics are top-notch and these schools are highly ranked. So let's talk a little bit more about what rankings mean. The way that these institutions protect their rankings is by giving out wait lists. When they give too many admits and students don't accept, that's when the rankings go lower. Hence, being on the wait list is a great thing because it means you are qualified. There's just too many applicants. And if they don't accept the offer because they need to do a statement of intent to register in time, that opens up slots for those on the wait list. Additionally, it really matters what major you declared because they are very competitive, especially for engineering, the sciences, and business. I want you to really keep that in mind for the competitive majors when we're going to be going over this data. Here's the UC waitlist admissions rates. You can see here that Irvine was quite competitive, about 19%, UCLA 13%, Riverside 34%, San Diego 22%, Santa Barbara 10%, and Santa Cruz a little bit more generous with 62%. UC Berkeley's is anywhere from about 10 to 15%. So if you are on the wait list for any of these schools, take this with a grain of salt because it depends on the major that you're going to be declaring. First, read all of the instructions per school. Some students forget to read the whole thing because some of the majors are going to request you for more information. Are there new projects? Here's the overall UC system freshman waitlist and appeal information for 2023. First and foremost, you need to opt into the waitlist. Pay attention to the deadlines. See here, it says that your waitlist invitation is due by April 15th. And with an exception of UC Santa Cruz, which is March 22nd. But if you know you want to go to that school, you're open to it, opt in, or else you'll forget. Applicants who are invited should note that you can opt into multiple schools. On top of that, you're only able to do SIR for one school, and the deadline is May 1st. You can rescind that SIR if you get into a UC that you were on the wait list. The only catch is you lose out on your SIR deposit money. But I feel like that is a small cost for being able to go to the school that you truly prefer. A huge tip here is I made another video about creating a letter of continued interest, and there's templates and formats to follow there. So go ahead and watch that video. And what I want you to do is to adopt that format, but downsize it just a bit and send it in an email format to a UC admissions officer for your area. This is a great way for them to know your name and understand that you still truly want to go to that school. And on top of that, share new information about what you've been up to. Granted, these universities, since it's public, oftentimes might not have the bandwidth to read through it, but at least you tried. Once you read the instructions, opted in, and sent that email, you're going to wait for about a few weeks more around May when you hear back the results if you get off the wait list or not. I hear a lot from students, should I appeal this decision? No, you cannot appeal if you're on the wait list because you're already on the wait list. You can only appeal if you got rejected. And if you have new and compelling information. And what that means usually is, did you leave off any pertinent information off of your initial application? If so, you can update them there. Or if there's any significant personal life events that impacted you during the time of application or now that has contributed to you not being able to perform as well. So that's another area, but once again, I've seen it rarely be overturned, so use this one with caution. Overall, I want you to really be open-minded and consider your other options for universities that you already got in. I've had a student that really wanted to go to UC Berkeley, and she ended up going to Cal Poly. And she really wanted to be a nurse. So what she did was she continued her education to become a nurse practitioner. And now she's working for one of the top hospitals in the Bay Area. It just shows you that your future is still possible regardless of where you go. All right, I'm sending you really good vibes for the next few weeks. And feel free to comment down below if you have any questions for me and any encouraging words for your other peers out there. Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.